How's it going? Galore Wrestling Figures here. Welcome to another video. Welcome to WWE and AEW Figure Haul episode 10. Finally here at sort of a milestone of this series. Now, as I mentioned in the last one of these, I think I need a new name because I haven't actually got any WWE figures today, so I think I need a new name for these sort of videos. Anyway, I've got a few figures to show you today that I've got in the last couple of weeks, so I thought, why not show them all now? So I want to start off with a figure. You've probably seen this if you've seen the review on it, but it isn't actually a figure. It's a statue, and it is the CM Punk Diamond Gallery statue. And now this, sorry, I want to apologise if I've got it looks a bit darker. I've changed the light bulb. I think it's slightly changed the lighting, so I apologise for that. And also, this don't fit in, so I'm just gonna have to show it like this. So if you've seen the review, so I won't show it too much. Derek's Toy Barn, I waited about a year for this, but I'm glad I got it. And it was the distributor's fault. I think it was taking so long, but Derek's Toy Barn, great overall service, and I'm glad I could get this. It's a great statue. It's a shame. I know they're making more AEW ones, but it's a shame we didn't get any more Punk ones. And I've seen someone talk about making a custom out of this, a custom pipe bomb statue, and to be honest, it might not be too hard. I might have a... To be honest, I think I've seen one selling on eBay for about same price, £75. But I think if in America, if you could get one of these cheap, might be worth doing a custom of. But there's that. The thing about these videos is I don't want to show too much because I've sort of already done the reviews. I want to show you the other figures and what else I've got. But I think it's hard to explain, as I say, because I've already done a review on this, but I don't want to show too much, so you can check out the review. And also, to be honest, there isn't too much also to talk about. This is more the story behind it. And also, I want to show you the other stuff that I've got. So there's the statue. Overall, excellent to have that. Now, I want to start off with an AEW figure. It's a bit of a story behind this one. And it is the unrivaled one Cody Rhodes. Now this figure, this specific one, believe it or not, my first ever AEW figure this one was. And I got this when AEW figures came out. I've had it mock for a while. And where my AEW figure boxes were, if you've seen my room tour, the figure room tour, you'll know that... well, if you've just seen any videos where I sort of show the collection on my Instagram, you'll know I keep my AEW boxes on the top shelf. But because I've sort of moved my four main shelves, everything that was on it, and I've put CM Punk stuff on there, I've moved the boxes into another room. But I had a couple of mock AEW figures. A couple of them I'm going to sell because I've got loose already. And one is a pack mock, and I'm going to open that for the kick pads for a custom Punk. But this one, I know I wasn't going to sell this because I've got a Cody Rhodes collection because I'm a big Cody fan. And now I thought maybe keeping it mock because it was my first ever AEW figure, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to open it, and here it is. I have got this loose in the AEW shelf. Well, it's in the D-Solve now, but I've got this already, and I thought, why not open this mock one? Now I've got one loose on the Cody shelf. But now I look at it now, I don't have a mock one. But overall, it's a good figure. And believe it or not, I do have a Cody Elite on hand. Yeah, there's the difference. Difference about 3 years can make. Now, I do want to do a video on this, because believe it or not, I haven't actually got all of Unrivaled 1 yet. I still need to get the Young Bucks and the Brandy Rhodes. But I know the Chris Jericho, the Kenny Omega and the Cody Rhodes, I want to say those were sort of the three main ones out of the set that people were more interested in. I think I might do a video one day on just looking at those to see, are they really that bad? Because to be honest, I've talked about this before, I don't think this Cody's too bad. Skin tone's a bit off, but on camera it is. But when you're in person, it's not too bad. You know, great weight belt. Overall, it's a good figure. And this one, unlike my other Unrivaled one Cody, it's not loose. So it's good to have this one on loose, a loose collection. Sorry, what I just said. The joints aren't loose. This is all, you know, so it's brand new. but it is loose in terms of out of box. But yeah, overall it's a great figure. Definitely need more Codys, because when Cody returned to WWE, I said I'd get every Cody figure, and I think he's got about 15 now, close to 15. I might be wrong there, it might be about 10, but there's a couple of Ringside Fest reveals over there. I didn't really post much about those, but there was a couple of new Codys revealed, and since Cody's return, I've only got 2 figures, but so I definitely need to get more Codys. So now, on to the other stuff I've got. What shall I show first? I'll show a figure you've already seen, and it's a CM Punk LJN. I'm just looking now on camera, it sort of does look weird, it looks pale. It's probably lighting. Either way, enough of the lighting. The LJN Unmatched 7 CM Punk. I did a review on this again. Did I upload it? Yeah, I think I did. It's a great figure. It's good to have in the collection, especially the CM Punk collection. And I know people are not too big of a fan, but I quite like it, especially this pose. It's more like a statue, this as well. It's good to have. Head scan. Great head scan. Hair, sculpt, detail. It's all well. Tattoos are all well. Tights, kick pads, everything's done well. There isn't much to complain about. I think on the video, the review, I said this is the CM Punk's second best AEW figure in my opinion. I think it's great. I'd put it as one of Punk's top figures ever made. It's excellent. It's good to have that sort of LJN throwback, but then on the other hand, it's sort of good just to have it as a CM Punk as well. Because I know there's 2 Cody ones and a Darby one, and I know those are quite good, but because CM Punk, once again, I'll say it, CM Punk's my all-time favourite. Big CM Punk fan here. I've got a CM Punk collection. I think because it's CM Punk as well, that's why I like it quite a lot. It's just good because, it's good because it's CM Punk. Because, I can't express how much I like this figure. It's good it's an LJN throwback, and the fact it's CM Punk makes it even better. Great figure. Now, you've seen all that I've just shown. Now, the next figure, it's the last one. I ain't got too much recently. And the last one, it's a figure I've wanted for a while. And it's the first dance CM Punk. Now, you might be thinking, don't I already have this? Don't I already have this in an acrylic case? Mock? And yes, I do. However, I've always wanted this one loose. And I'm not going to open that because I paid quite a lot for it. And in the acrylic case, it looks good. And I've wanted this for a long time. And I've seen Rock and Roll Collectibles. I've had it at £35 mock. It'd be good to get for the accessories, but I didn't really want to pay it. Now, someone who has... I've bought quite a lot of figures from. Harry Roberts, great seller. He was selling a couple of CM Punks. I had them all except this one and the WrestleMania 29, which is sold and I regret not getting. But this one... He was selling it, I want to say, £35 posted. Great price. I know that's around the same price as Rock and Roll Collectibles, but £35 to be honest, it was around that. I thought, you know what, loose, it's not a bad price. And then, waited a few days, I think I got it for £25. And to be honest, I think, one of the best deals I've ever got. It didn't come complete, it came with a hoodie and the shirt, that was it. No extra hands or the extra head or the ice cream bars, but to be honest, I think I've got myself a really good deal because I've wanted this loose for a long time, and it would been good to have the accessories. But I think without the accessories, it's a bit more accurate because there's a hand of him holding the ice cream bar, and he didn't actually hold the ice cream bar in the ring, without a packet on. So the extra hand, the ice cream bar doesn't have the packet on. Just an ice cream bar, but I don't think he actually did that in the ring, so like this is more accurate. But either way, I've wanted this for a long time. I thought for £25, you know what, I may as well get it. And I got this, I think, a day before my birthday. I thought, you know what, I'll treat myself. So this has been out for a while now. I'm sure you've seen the reviews. It's a great figure, really is. Of course, you got the CM Punk shirt from when he returned. I've got this shirt without the sort of I can't remember what you call that, just sort of like the black, whatever it's called, sort of going around sort of the edges. Mine's just sort of the normal white one. But I hadn't seen much of people selling the CM Punk I Was There shirts, the proper ones from the arena. Oh no, I think you could have gone from the arena and on. No, it was obviously, I just think the arena. And then, I don't know, I want to say maybe somehow a couple was selling online. But you could, I remember when CM Punk returned and the website went down, pre-ordering the shirts, because you could either get one with this or one without that bit there. And the website went down, but overall it's a great shirt. It's good to have it in figure form. And that lines up quite well. Tattoos as well, it's good to finally have a CM Punk without sort of the wrist tape on. People wanted to use this for customs, but also just to see all of the tattoos. Of course, you've got the, that focuses. The, that tattoo there. Knuckle tattoos as well. Tattoos are everywhere on CM Punk. He's got some great tattoos. And it's just good to have them all. Really is. It's just good to... He's got some great tattoos, CM Punk. And it's just good to see them all, to be honest. Just like this. It's good to, finally get a figure, CM Punk figure, where you can... It's got no wrist tape on, because I think this might have been the first Punk without wrist tape. It's just good to have. And now, so that's sort of the top half. Now the bottom half just sort of accurate to what he wore, just sort of black jeans with sort of these sort of style shoes. And they've done this quite well. And overall on display, it looks good. Based on one of my all-time favourite wrestling moments, CM Punk's return at second Rampage. Great to see. I'm glad to have that. Really good. Now I've got one Mock-On loose and on display. It looks really good, so I'm glad to have that. So that's it for all the figures. Now I do want to talk about something. So for a while I've talked about going to WrestleMania. It's been sort of set in stone. It's sort of been set. And not long ago I decided, you know what? I'm not going to go. Now, I've wanted to go for a long time, but I thought it was a bit too much hassle for me, to be honest. I will hopefully go one day, but I just thought next year's is a bit too much hassle for me. And it's a bit too much hassle. And also, I'd rather not spend that money on WrestleMania. So, I'm sort of happy about that, because now I've got more money to spend on figures now. But also, further news, I'm hopefully going to For the Love of Wrestling next year in Manchester. I know a couple of my good YouTube friends, AJWF, Jimboy86 as I still like to call him, and Wilder Figure and Gaming. A few of my good friends I talk to quite regularly. Sort of us four, we're the four good YouTube friends. And, we're all quite close. So, the three of those went last year. I didn't. Or this year. Hopefully next year, though, all four of us can get together at the convention. And also, if you haven't seen the convention, it's a big wrestling convention. Meet stars. I've seen Trish Stratus is going, so hopefully I'll meet Trish. But also, more importantly, there's a lot of figures there I've seen. A lot of figures. So there might even be more than if I was to go to WrestleMania. So I can't wait for that. Hopefully, meet up with some fellow YouTubers, meet some stars, and more importantly, get some figures. So that covers that. Sorry if I talk a bit too much. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't got too much, but I just thought I'd show you one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.